Hey, how's everybody doing? Well, today's what, the 28th? 28th of December.
September.
I said December, didn't I?
Yeah, you said December.
September. And it's 91 degrees with 67% humidity. We're going to have this weather. We're going to have this weather for the next couple of days. It usually does like this. Typhoon comes in. We don't get hit. We just get like the aftermath of it. Just like a hurricane in the States. It doesn't come near you, but you get the weather as far as the clouds and some of the rain, a little bit of wind. It's a little bit breezy, but nothing really to write home mom about. Well, today we went into Le Wag, which is the capital of the Logos military. We had to go to NBI, National Bureau of Investigation. They're kind of like the FBI. They say they're kind of like one and the same, but I disagree. And what we had to do is I had to get a background check to make sure I wasn't wanted anywhere. I had no warrants for my arrest, or in other words, I'm an outstanding citizen. And I never caused any problems in the Philippines. We did that when? On the 6th? Yes, 6th of September. And they basically told us to take 2 to 3 weeks. Well, we want today, a day, 3 weeks in a day, and we got it. Now this is the copy. This is it. I'm not going to do a zoom up, but it looks like this is just a copy of it. What it is, it's blue, with the Republic of the Philippines, Department of Justice, National Bureau of Investigation on the top, the letterhead, and then of course they have your, and I'm not going to do this either, I'm going to let you see the Q scan or whatever. They have your picture, and they also have a QR scan on it, and they just got your information on, you know, your name, your date of birth, your civil status, your birth date, your citizenship, like American citizen, and your address, this address. I mean, it's not hard. What they do is when you're filling out the application is what, 2 pages long on Monday. The dogs are on one of their moves right now, so I'm just letting them outside, let them deal with it. But the application is basically the same thing. Your name, where you live, your civil status if you're married, your birth date, your place of birth, the last address of your known residence in the States, your mother, did they ask for my mother or father's maiden name? I don't remember.
Your spouse name, the spouse of my name.
Oh yeah, of course.
And spouse father's name, spouse mother's name.
Just typical. I mean, it's an easy application, man. It's easy. They don't ask you, you know, and they don't ask you to do any kind of statements or anything like that. It's all questions and you do the answer. It's not hard. Now our next step is I need to go to Manila, and I have the interview, the 13A interview. All it is basically crossing the T's and dotting the I's. That's all. From what I read, what I looked at, that's all basically is. You know, cover yourself. What I'm going for is a 13A, permanent resident. No, we didn't have any. It's just one of them days, man. You're just tired from being out in the heat. Now, when I went to NBI, I had it in my head, but I wasn't going to stress it out. Is that we're going to go in there, we're going to have to sit and wait. We were in and out of there. How long? 5 minutes? 5-10 minutes, maybe.
5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes only.
Yeah. We were in there. They thought my name was amazing, which I didn't. My first name and my middle name, they thought that was like unique. I don't get that part. But the only thing, see, I went in there, like I said, thought we were going to be sitting there forever and a day, in and out. I was waiting for the me first people to show up. And what I mean, everybody knows who I'm talking about. I mean, in the Philippines, well, it's other places, but here it's more in your face. They have the me first people. What they are is, say you're standing in line for an ATM, and you have, there's like, say 10 people standing in line. The me first people is that person that comes up and walks straight to the front and thinks they're next. You see them people a lot of it, don't you? And it's a lot of them are driving a car. It's the ones driving a car who are worried. I'll be right back. Walking right to the door. Right? Yeah, the dogs spend about, I'd say 90% of the day in that room. We don't have the air conditioner running the whole time. But it's just, it's real hot. It's real hot. But like I said, the me first people are the people that think that they can just cut everybody in line and they'll stand there. Now I can see senior citizens, I don't have a problem with that. I can see somebody that's handicapped, I don't have a problem with that. As long as it's leg handicap. I'm not talking about an arm and a swing type of deal. No. I'm talking about leg handicap, okay? But these people, man, they think nothing of it. You know what I mean? They just, and sometimes though, if you give a look like, what the hell? Sometimes the person, if it's a live person, a lot of times they'll say, oh, they're next. And they won't point at them, they'll point at the person, next person in line. They'll say, oh, excuse me, they're next. You know, and of course they get an attitude. But how dare you, you know? And I always let it be known, wow, you talk about rude. You know, I'm very vocal when it comes to rude, that kind of quality. There's a few of them, ain't there? The me next people.
Yeah.
You know,
If you question them why you are at the back point and why you are waiting here. Yeah, because I'm in hurry.
Then you should have got here earlier. That's what you're saying. You should have got here earlier. I remember one time when I was doing a deposit into my GCash, a lady did that. And the lady said, why did you cut? It was me and the three people behind me. She cuts in front of all of us and jumps in front of the window. And the lady said, excuse me, that gentleman right there, that Poe is next. And she says, well, I'm in a hurry. She goes, well, you should have got here earlier. She didn't like that answer. She did not like that answer. You know, it's the ones that think the world's about right. It's funny. And Miles picked up a new iron. You know, I think that iron you gotta have it charged.
Yeah,
By the way, you charge it up, and then when the light goes from yellow, where's it at? Is it in a box?
I use that always.
What room?
It's steady.
What room?
There.
I know this ain't gonna be exciting, but hey, what the hell? All right, I got your attention. I'll forward this at you. Yeah, she bought this iron today. Hers took a crap this morning, and it's basically a rechargeable. There's your base, and here's the iron itself, and you put it in.
Like that.
Put it in like this. Yeah. And there's a light right here, but it's red. You gotta, you know, the key thing is you gotta read the instructions. Which are, you see what it says here. You know what you need to do? You need to get some wax paper. Well, when you get this hot, then you put a piece of wax paper and you go like this. It puts a thin coat on the iron, kind of protects it.
I know, but
How much you pay for this? It's called, I'm pretty sure this was relabeled, okay, because it's got Extreme Home. I don't think there's really a brand called Extreme.
no, this is new brand.
Yeah, rebranded.
Just put it there and then lock it.
You got the,
Steamer.
hey, isn't this exciting? An iron. Look, guys, an iron. It's got the steam and it's got the water spray. Yeah, I think that's what you got. You got to charge it up. Like that. Lead charge. Read the instructions, of course.
Instructions. This is the setting of the where what?
Now that's what I really don't care.
The number one.
Later. It's always nice to know how things work before you start playing with them. That's about it, man. This morning the exchange rate was 59 pesos to the dollar. Actually, you want to know something, man? If you're from UK and you're getting some kind of pension in pounds, you be living good over here. Because their exchange rate is always, like I said, about 10 pesos higher than anybody else in the United States. Now, if you're from Hong Kong and you're coming over here, your life's going to suck. Because this is like 7 pesos to one Hong Kong dollar. It's like 7-8 pesos to one. So you're not really, you're ahead of the game. And who else is the lowest? Canada does alright. This is lower than the US dollar. The EU is almost right with the US dollar. I think this morning theirs was 57, I believe, the EU. But I'm saying, man, Britain, they're always ahead of the game. Always. At least by 10 pesos. And that adds up after a while, man. I don't care what anybody says. That adds up. Now, a lot of people say, well, it's only 1 peso. Yeah, you're right. It is only 1 peso. But that adds up. All adds up. At the end of the day. Alright, man. That's what's going on today. Nothing exciting. Living the dream. I'm ready for a nap. So is Miles. But you be good to yourself. Oh, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. It ain't gonna hurt you. You be good. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. Peace out. Love. Love you. Bye.